Hey everyone, another game review, yes. Really quickly after my last one, and this review is of a game that I've been playing the shit out of for the past few months. It is Naruto-Ultimate Ninja Storm. Yes, now for those of you who aren't aware, you're maybe not watching videos I base Naruto off of, or, well, know that they exist or whatever. I am a pretty big Naruto fan, and the games of Naruto that I have played, all of which I still currently own, by the way, are Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, and 3 for the PS2, Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 1 and 2 for the PS2, and Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm for the PS3 right here. These 6 are the only ones I've ever played, and I still currently own all of them as well. Out of all of them, this has to be my favorite, alright? Now, usually when I do a game review, I cover the plot. There's not much of a plot here, though, because the plot's basically just the plot from the frickin' series, okay? From the fucking series, okay? That's what the plot of this game entails. So there's really nothing to discuss in terms of plot, okay? The arcs that it covers are the main ones from the original Naruto. You have the Land of Waves arc. For some reason, a Naruto game that don't think I've ever played a Naruto game that actually covers the introduction with Mizuki and whatnot. I don't know why, but yeah, you have the Land of Waves arc. You have the Chunin exams arc. You have the Invasion of the Hidden Leaf Village arc. You have the Search for Tsunade arc, which also entails the introduction of the Akatsuki, of course. And you have the Sasuke retrieval arc, although I don't remember if that's exactly after or not. I may be missing a few arcs. Sorry if I am, but yes. But this, I believe this is actually the first, or at least one of the first Naruto games that actually entails 3D fighting, okay? Meaning, you know, or at least it is definitely the first in the Ultimate Ninja Storm game that does. Because if you remember in Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, and 3, the fighting was like, the roaming was 3D based, but the actual combat, the battles, were 2D based, side-scrolling, okay? And they were fun, don't get me wrong. Out of the 3 original Ultimate Ninja games, the third one's definitely my favorite, and it has that. However, this game, it's in completely 3D, and it is so much fun, okay? It's so much more fun because of that, you know, because you have more landscape, you have more to run around while you're fighting, you know. So it just makes it more fun for me personally. And in addition to that, I know this review is going by awfully quickly. I haven't even reached the 4-minute mark yet. But in addition to that, you know, in order to be able to do certain main missions, like it doesn't go by like a story mode. Well, there are cutscenes sporadically, but once you, at the beginning and end of each arc, and at the beginning and end of the game, you'll find cutscenes. But really, and this is actually probably one of my only complaints about this game, is that the game tends to go by a kind of like the main missions of the game play off as just like selected missions. Like, you have to do them in order, but they go off as just like selected missions instead of a continuing coherent storyline. I don't like that. I just never liked that. I don't know why it does that, but I just don't like it. Alright, but the game's still great, don't get me wrong, but I just don't like that style. And so there's side missions, and there's a lot of side missions in the game. They'll range in difficulty from D rank to C rank to B rank to S rank, or A rank, and then the S rank missions are basically things you have to do throughout the game. For example, there's ones where there's missions like where you have to get a certain amount of steps throughout free roam in the game. Okay, you get a certain amount of steps, and it awards you with a mission. There's one for D rank, which will unlock one for C rank, which will unlock one for B rank, then A rank, then S rank. And there's several missions that goes on like that. For example, breaking items. There's lots of items in the game that you can break, and there's ones for each ranking. and it goes up how many they need to get for each mission that you complete. You know, and there's, oh man, and there's S rank ones, like you have to collect, like whenever you complete a side mission, secret scrolls will appear, and you have to collect enough of them to get new techniques for battle from Iruka from the Ninja Academy. Once you collect them all, you'll get have an S rank mission completed. Also, there's missions with Ichiraku Ramen Shop. You have to keep collecting items throughout. You have to keep collecting ingredients throughout the game, which will appear in free roam by completing side missions. And when you collect enough, you can go back. You can go and try out some new ramen. Once you get all of it done, you'll get a mission. And there's lots of things like that, which keeps this game really long, despite the fact that you could probably beat all of the main missions pretty quickly if you play it enough and get good enough at it. I have not yet completed all the side missions though. Some of them are really difficult. Like, for example, there's a D rank mission where you have to play hide and seek with Konohamaru. In order to do that, there's all sorts of boxes throughout the city, or throughout the village that he's hiding under. You have to pick the right one by just going randomly. Once you find him, then C rank mission will unlock, which is the same thing except with Konohamaru and Moegi, and you have to find them both. And then once you do that, B rank mission will unlock, where you have to find Konohamaru, Moegi, and Udon. Alright. Which is fucking difficult because of the time restraints that you have, okay? Really though, the things about the combat are kind of similar though. You know, you have a lot of different combos and whatnot. Plus, you also have stuff like substitutions, of course, and clones, and ninja tools and whatnot. Plus, a lot of characters have what's called an awakening mode, which once their health gets low enough, an hourglass will appear, and then you can go into awakening mode by clicking the triangle button, which is the chakra button, and holding it, which will increase your strength. And awakening mode for a lot of the main characters with special powers, they'll have them unleash their powers. For example, awakening mode for Naruto is his Nine Tails form. Awakening mode for Sasuke, or anyone with a curse mark, is their stage 2 curse mark form. Awakening mode for, say, Hinata or Neji is their Byakugan, and a white aura will be around them. And every character that you can play as has an awakening mode, but some of them will make more sense than others. Like Shikamaru has an awakening mode too, and the only special jutsu he has is the Shadow Jutsus, which doesn't really give him any special powers, which makes it kind of odd, but it's still really good. And I guess that's really all I have to say about this game. I got this at Walmart for pretty expensive, but I wanted it badly when I bought it. And yeah, one thing that's really odd, I wouldn't say it's really a complaint, but it is kind of odd, is that most PS3 games have trophies you can earn, but this game doesn't. I felt that was kind of a really big flaw that I really feel need to mention. That's definitely a flaw that I found in this game. There's no trophies to earn. I mean, this game has a huge amount of replayability, which is really good. I still haven't got even nearly everything in this fucking game yet, but it would have been nice if there was a lot of trophies to earn. And of course, as I mentioned before, the way that the story missions go is also a flaw in my eyes in this game. Alright, those are really the only two flaws that I can even think of, though. This game is just really well done. It's, honestly, in my opinion, out of the 6 Naruto games I've actually played, this is my favorite one. I would like to get Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, Generations, and 3. Well, 3's not out yet, but as for the ones that are currently out, 2 and Generations, to see how they stack up against this. And I would really love to get number 3 when it comes out as well. Because this is Naruto Ultimate... I say Shippuden at first. This is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I believe, in terms of the Storm games, Shippuden starts at number 2, I think. Because with the original Naruto Ultimate Ninja games, 1, 2, and 3 were were before the time skip, and then number 5 and 6 were Shippuden, or number 4 and 5 were Shippuden. I don't think there was this number 6. I could be wrong about that though. Well, this is in the regular before the time skip. If I recall correctly from research, I believe that number 2 starts Shippuden. So yeah, and I have never played a Naruto Shippuden game, so that would be really cool. And I'm pretty sure that both it and Generations are out in are out in the U.S. too, or internationally in general, really. So yeah, so that would be really cool. But I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10 because it does so much right. It's your generic Naruto game, so when you're making a new Naruto game, unless it's like the Uzumaki Chronicle games where it's not based off the anime at all except for recurring characters, then all you if they're like with the Ultimate Ninja games, all they really have to do is enhance the gameplay. That's it. And they did tremendously with this game. 8 out of 10, that's my final rating of the game. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.